Yamai, ay, 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 yada, day, da, day, day, da, day, dum, yay, day, 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 yada, day, day, da, day, yay, day, da, day, day, dum, yamba, yay, ay, ay, day, day, day. Yada da 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 da, yada da da da, yada da da dum, I yum ba da da da, yada da 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 dum. Yai dai dai da dai yada dai 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 yai yai dum yum ba yai ai dai 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 yada dai da dai 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 yada dai da dai 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 dum. Good afternoon. We made it to almost Shabbat. We're on our way. Exactly, Lisa. Great minds think alike. We're on our way to Shabbat. We're on our way to Shabbos. We're on our way to changing it up. Although, every day feels like the same day, there are ways that we change it, or ways that it changes for us as we move through the week and as we come to Shabbat. So a couple of updates are the girls had their follow-up cardiology appointment today from NICU to they needed to be seen 2-ish weeks out. And Goldie was discharged from cardiology. Everything is perfect. Hazel's had some thickening between the chambers of her heart, and that has improved nicely. And she looks also great, and nothing to worry about, and nothing to study and look up and all of that kind of thing. And she just needs a follow-up in 2 months just to make sure things are continuing to progress, which the doctor was not at all concerned that it wouldn't go according to plan. So those are great. And Ellis came to the appointment with us, as he said, which was rough to hear, but he's totally right, which is 3 weeks ago we dropped him off before an appointment and mommy never came home, and so he wanted to come. And so first I thought to myself, you have to wait, you have to sit. It's not his appointment, so he's not going to get looked at. But he was so good and so present and so I think in his little mind grateful to be able to come with us. And so that was also felt good. It wasn't, dropping him off, going back to the same place where we were. And so there was, some brightness in that, and which was great. And the cardiologist, another brightness, is a gay father of 2 children, and he loved Ellis right away. And he said, hey, told the PA, hey, take him to go get some swag and things. So he got all this Pride equipment thing, a bracelet, a flag, or whatever. He was in his glory, and a pack of Skittles. And it was just, a moment where we reminded him, hey, remember you took the picture on the porch with the Pride flag? And he's like, yeah, with my Pride shirt, and he gets it. He gets it. What, different families look different, and now ours was different, and, it was ours, and now again it's different to him. And so it felt good to be supported by not just our community here. We know what support is. We feel it, we know it, we live it. It's very much part of who we are. But it's not always received the same out in the world. And it was nice for him to see that, hey, this is this is regular life as it is for us now. And so to be embraced by that really felt wonderful. Something funny in true Ellis fashion was there was an ultra-Orthodox woman, husband and wife, that I think she was going to get probably a fetal echo, whatever it was she was going there for, it doesn't matter. And so they called that family in. So the two of them go to the door, and Ellis turns and he goes, "Come on, aren't we going in for services?" So like he forgot for a second that we were there for the appointment for his sisters, and rather he saw Jews going in somewhere, and he thought, hey, it's Shabbat, like we're late for services, or why are we not going in? So we had a good laugh about that. So with good news, and there's still sadness and heaviness in the moments, but to be able to share good news feels great. The not great news is that Andrea's grandfather died last night, 97 years old, a beautiful life, probably for a good 85 of those years. But the longer somebody's around, the more memories you share with the person. And so another hard hit for the patriarch of her family. And so his funeral will be on Monday. But here we are. We're here to almost bridge ourselves from week to Shabbat. We're here to remind ourselves of there's one gift. There's but one gift. That is the source of all blessing. And that gift is now, in this moment. Now is the source of you, of me, of us, dear friends, holy beloveds, of the sky and the rain and the thunder and the night, of season and harvest, of mystery and adventure, of awe and wonder. Now is the source of blessing. There is but one source for this well of blessing, this flow of now. You, God of all being, you are the source of friendship and of love, of tide and bounty, of endings and beginnings, of Torah and wisdom, of radiance and splendor, of holiness and healing. You, Holy One, are the source of all gifts, the source of all blessings, the source of now. For wholeness is an open space. An open space, the place between where the rhythm of being enters and flows through. Inside us. Inside us of vision and courage. Forgiveness is the open space where yesterday meets tomorrow. Where the tides wait to shift. Where holiness blesses the mundane. In our breath, in our celebration. Wisdom is the open space where the echo hears the wind. Where the silence becomes God's voice. Where all that we are meets all that we can be. The open space, I repeat, is where all that we are meets all that we can be. And so, as we come to Shabbat, as we come to 3 weeks after my world was shattered, but all of our worlds were shattered in some way, I think about that open space. I think about the words that were offered to me, which were better, which were Hamakom Yinachem Etchem B'tok Shar V'lei Tzion V'Yerushalayim. Hamakom, that place where we are always, after the loss of someone, we're always stuffing it with food at Shiva. We're always stuffing it with our own agenda, where we're always stuffing in that which is nothing, really. Hamakom is the place, the open space, where we share memories, where we see each other in vulnerable moments, where we hold on to each other. The open space is a place where we don't clog it up. We leave it a little empty. We leave it empty so that we can feel the one gift that is the gift of life, even when it's been taken. Hamakom is the place, the space, the one who fills the space. Oneness. Hamakom, the space, the open place, is where we sit, is where we dwell, is where we remember, is where we hold on to and reach out from. Hamakom is the place of openness, where we remind ourselves to open our hearts because grief is weird. We open our hearts to this open space where not everybody's on the same page as you, and you try and you try and you try to show up in ways that you think are best for all. And you fail and you succeed and you find again that open space for learning, for loving, for connecting, for being. To realize the connections that we have are the only things that sustain us when there is a hole left. And it's not only amidst loss. The truth is that there are going to be open spaces in our lives, and that is how we live, and that is how we learn, and that is how we improve, and that is how we connect. And that is how all that is and was will meet all that will ever be. For grief is that great teacher. It teaches us how to go and bless the living. It teaches us how to make sure that our relationships matter. It teaches us to give people time and space and comfort and love and celebration and joy and smiles. Hamakom, that open space, is a place where the most love can find itself. For we are one human family, one heart of abundant love. We love you, and we look forward to seeing you tonight at 7:30 as we bring in Shabbat together. Remember that one gift is the gift of now. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai.